Hello, hello. I was able to get a copy of Dune Imperium, and this is a game I've been very, very, very excited about. Dune is my favorite IP. Uh, I even kind of like the really cheesy, terrible David Lynch movie. It's horrible. The effects are horrible. It's still kind of fun. So, with the reprint of the original Dune game, I was like super excited. Got that right away, and then this is based off of the movie. It's got the Legendary Films logo, so the upcoming movie by Denis Villeneuve, who's done some, excuse me, some great stuff as well. So he could be trusted to turn the movie into actually a decent, watchable films. You can't do it in one. So this is the new game. It's got art inspired by the movie. And we'll pop in and take a great look at what we got in here with this. So let's rip off the plastic. The art is quite nice. I like the cover art. Let's try to shimmy this open. And we have some really gorgeous looking art at the beginning here of the rulebook. Like, wow, that is a fantastic looking piece there with that sandworm. It looks amazing. Really amazing. And you have an overview of the components, of course. One thing with this game is there's one mentat. I'm a little disappointed that's a bit out of theme with it in Dune. Every house had a mentat helping them out. And of course, Paul Atreides was trained to be a mentat. Spoilers. The rule book is actually not that long. It is only 15 pages. That is not long at all. That is very short. I was expecting this to be a bit longer, as this is a bit of a heavier game. And then it's got the solo and two-player rules, which is nice. Solo gaming is picking up, becoming bigger, especially with what's going on right now. And then a little board space guide. And our tokens and chits, and these are on heavy cardstock. Got like the Baron Harkonnen in here. And they are really thick, good quality counter stock. And our nice little sandworm token here. Well, not little, they're monstrous. The board, which is actually a very smallish board. It's not that big. Not large at all. We've got our round turn at the bottom for combats here. A lot of the different places you can put the alliance tracks over here. Locations where you can put your workers, agents on Arrakis and gain special things. Basically, the way the game works is you play a card, and with a card you can place an agent on one of these locations and then claim the reward. So if you go to, let's say, the Haga Basin, you do have to pay some water. You can also put troops into the combat section, and you get 2 spice plus a sandworm. Up here in the research station, you can get 3 cards, or play 3 cards, draw 3 cards. You get to combat as well, but you do have to pay some resources. And these here Alliance track is quite powerful. As you build up this, once you reach the top, you can get the benefit of listed here, like this one with the spacing guild is quite powerful. You go here, paying like 6 spice, you can get 2 waters and 5 troops. That's pretty potent. Up here, there are some powerful ones as well, like getting the Mentat, which is an extra agent. A couple of influences. Rallying troops are getting 4 more troops. Getting your Sword Master for combat. It's nice. It's a nice little amalgam deck builder and worker placement. A little bit of combat in there. And then we got so many cubes. Piles and piles and piles of cubes for the various factions. They are your standard wooden cubes. And on top of cubes you have discs, wooden discs. And then your sword masters, your spice. There's not that many. For a game about spice flowing, it has surprisingly fewer spice tokens. Yeah, your marker discs. A little bit surprising. This, here we are. Here's our water and the Mentat. And one large bag. But I guess supposed to be for the cards. I don't know. And then we have our cards, our conflict. These also mark the turns in the game. I'm expecting them to be your standard cards. They are a little bit thin. And on the back you have their abilities. So like this intrigue card that you can get. If you have a faction alliance, you can pay 2 spice and get 7 more combat in the combat round, which is pretty freaking awesome. Ambush, bribery, and these are the round marker cards for the combats as well. And the rewards if you win in those combats. First place gets 2 on the allegiance track and an intrigue card. Second, an intrigue card, 3 spices, and the third just 3 spice. So with that, this is a game, even though it does have a solo and 2-player rule variant, I would imagine it is best with more people, like the, actual Dune game, the original one, which had a great reprint this year. A brick of cards. It's the only way to describe this. It is a brick and comes in a very nice, easy open plastic. That's appreciated. It's got the art from the game box on it, which looks great. And house cards, House Hegel. And these are the cards you use to build your deck. Everybody starts off with the same few cards, like a signet ring, spice must flare, fold space. This is a very powerful one. They're great cards. And these here. Extra locations, it looks like. And then we have the characters and factions that you can actually play. So you have the Duke, and when you discard your signet ring, you get a spice and an influence. Paul, his special abilities, can look at the top card of any deck at any time, and using a discipline gets him a card. The Baron Harkonnen, the Beast Raban, who's played by Dave Bautista, kind of looks a lot like him there. House Torvald, Also House Torvald. And that's it. I'm a little surprised they don't have other factions and houses like the Spacing Guild or having the Fremen as a playable faction. Blarf. But it looks like just some of the different houses of the Dune world. So, that is it. And I can't wait to get this out to play it. Unfortunately, it'll have to wait a while until I can get enough people together. It also looks like it might be a good con game. So, thank you for watching and have a good day.